What's going on, folks? Welcome to the latest edition of Nintendo Enthusiast Week in Review. I'm Shawn Long, I'm your host. I'm an editor over at NintendoEnthusiast.com. We got a bunch of stuff to talk about. So let's cut the BS and go ahead and jump into this past week's news. So some of the biggest news of the past week is about Smash Brothers for Wii U, which of course doesn't come out till November 21st. The big thing going around is that it's actually setting records for the Wii U right now. It surpassed Mario Kart 8 pre-order sales according to Reggie in a recent interview, so that's really huge considering what Mario Kart 8 did for the Wii U system sales and software sales. So it'll be really interesting to see, how big of an impact Smash Brothers has on the Wii U this holiday season. What do you guys think? You think it's going to be a big deal, or what's the deal with it? Go ahead and leave me a comment below and let's talk about it or something. Just in case you've been living under a rock or something, the new Mario Kart 8 DLC came out, and it is the pinnacle of DLC. It is the best DLC. I've been playing games for 25 years. I've been, with the rise of DLC, and this is by far just the best DLC. $8, you're getting all these new courses, new characters. Everyone stop playing with Link. Tanuki Mario is where it's at. But like the F-Zero course is just amazing. Some of the courses look actually better than the ones in the original game, which is just astounding. It's by far the best value of any DLC that I've ever played. Much better than all these microtransactions and hidden fees and all that crap. So EA, Ubisoft, take notes. This is how you do DLC. It's about enhancing the original experience, not detracting from the original experience and adding it in later just to make an extra buck. Make sure you guys check out that DLC. We have a review up for it if you guys are kind of on the fence, but I don't know why you would be. Check out the link over here. Our own Jono gave it a very high score. It's excellent. The Excitebike track changes. It changes, so it's like a different track, every time. It's sick, man. Make sure you guys pick that up for sure. So in a recent interview, Miyamoto kind of took shots at other video game companies, calling them boring. They've kind of lost sight of what video games are supposed to be about, which is fun. And I kind of agree with that in some senses. I think realistic games are becoming way too much of the norm. People are kind of, losing sight. Heavy cutscenes, it's more about an interactive experience. It's almost like a Sega CD thing, you know what I'm saying? It's like an interactive experience instead of just a game, which is supposed to be fun, and you're supposed to have fun with it. So, I don't know, what do you guys think? Do you think Miyamoto's onto something with calling other video game companies boring? Or do you think, he's just an old hat? It's kind of a controversial statement, kind of a, one side of the fence or the other thing. So, let me know what you guys think about it.
This week's Retro Game of the Week is brought to you by NewWaveTraders.com. For all your retro gaming and toy needs, be sure to visit NewWaveTraders.com.
This week's Retro Game of the Week is a game that the Angry Video Game Nerd has covered, and he didn't like it, he did his usual stick on it. I love you, James, great guy, but I kind of have to disagree with this game. A Nightmare on Elm Street on NES. I know what you're thinking, this game sucks, blah, blah, blah. No, it doesn't suck. It's actually pretty cool. It actually has 4-player mode, which was one of the first NES games to have it, if not the first. I have to look that up. But it's a really fun game. You're collecting Freddy's bones in various locations, and then you fight an incarnation of Freddy, and it's really well done. The platforming is good, the music is good. It's a really fun game. I don't get why people hate this game so much. Maybe I'm missing something, but I play this game all the time, and it's awesome. So if you're a fan of this game, give this video a like, because, this game deserves more positive recognition, because Nightmare on Elm Street on NES, super, super fun. And 1, 2, Freddy's coming for you, mother. More big news is about Amiibos. The character lineup for the Amiibos is pretty cool. There's a lot of great Nintendo characters on there. But this past week, Wave 3 was announced of what would be consisting of the Amiibo packages, and there's some really cool stuff in there, man. Mega Man's in there, Sonic is in there, which are the first 2 third-party Amiibos. Shulk is going to be in there. I'll put a link down below to the list of all the Amiibos that are going to be in the Wave 3 version of the Amiibos, but that's pretty crazy if you think about it, because Mega Man supposedly is going to work with Hyrule Warriors. I don't know if just, a basic weapon or what. Wouldn't that be cool to have, Mega Man out there, since Capcom doesn't know what the hell to do with Mega Man anymore? So it'll be really interesting to see, what other Amiibos pop up in the next, few months. So aside from talking about what's coming out in 2015, no real concrete dates were released for any Wii U games in the latest Direct. Well, now we have a release date for one of them, Kirby. Kirby will be hitting the Wii U on February 13th, right in time for the Valentine's Day season. So ladies, if you want to hook it up, you want to get on my good side, you know, hook me up with a copy of Kirby. I really appreciate it. And I love you all. You know, I love you all. Are you guys looking forward to Kirby? It looks pretty cool, I think, and supposedly it's going to be a budget price title, sort of like Captain Toad's Treasure Tracker. So, you know, let me know what you guys think about Kirby. So MPD numbers came out this past week. Nintendo did pretty decent. For a more comprehensive look at the numbers, be sure to click over here to check out The Pitch, starring Eli from Nintendo Enthusiast, which breaks it down a little more comprehensively. I'll just go over the main things. Basically, Wii U system sales were up, which is good. Of course, they're not exactly where they need to be, but, you know, positive is positive, and I'll take what I can get at this point. Smash Brothers for the 3DS was the single highest selling single SKU. I said single too many times. But it sold 1.2 million copies, which is huge considering that the first 2 days of the launch of the game were actually in last month's, or the previous month's, NPD numbers. So that's huge, man. Smash is just killing it right now on the 3DS. It was second overall, right behind NBA 2K15, which is garbage, and I don't like it. I've been playing it a lot. I don't like it. But anyways, that's definitely a good thing. It's good to see Nintendo have some positive momentum going into the holiday season. And of course, you know, Smash Bros. 3DS is the appetizer for the big daddy of the Wii U version. Alright, and that's all I got for this week's episode. As always, be sure to like the video, subscribe to our channel, leave us a comment, do what you gotta do, hit me up on social media, you know, talk to me, let me know what you think. If you think the show sucks, you're an idiot. But, no, I'm just kidding. You know, let me know what you think about the show. I don't care, I'm an easygoing guy. Make sure you guys look out for new videos coming up this week. Jason Lapine is working on a couple new series. I have a very, very cool video for retro gamers coming up. It's the second episode of Retro Corner. Much more in-depth, much more higher production values. It's going to be a retro gamers holiday guide, and I've got some really cool stuff to show you guys. I think you guys will really dig it. Hopefully you'll pick up something off the guide. So, like I said, you know, do what you got to do, share the video around, and I'll see you guys next week. Later. Oh yeah, don't forget, Smash comes out next week!